Viewers, the Congress has plunged into another controversy that forces it to prove its Hindu credentials. During a speech late last evening, Rahul Gandhi sparked a row by using an analogy that seemed to indicate that he was insulting goddess Shakti, that manifests in many different forms in the Hindu pantheon of deities. Before we go any further, in this show, listen to what Rahul Gandhi said that has caused the Prime Minister Narendra Modi to accuse him of being disrespectful to all Sanatani Hindus and also allege that the Congress party's DNA is in some way or the other Hindu-phobic. Listen in first to Rahul Gandhi views.
हिंदू धर्म में शक्ति शब्द होता है। हम शक्ति से लड़ रहे हैं, एक शक्ति से लड़ रहे हैं। अब सवाल उठता है वो शक्ति क्या है? राजा की आत्मा ईवीएम में है, हिंदुस्तान की हर संस्था में है, ईडी में है, सीबीआई में है, इनकम टैक्स डिपार्टमेंट में है। जिस शक्ति की मैं बात कर रहा हूं, उन्होंने उनका गला पकड़कर उनको बीजेपी की ओर किया है और वो सब डर के गए हैं।
The Prime Minister, viewers, was quick to point out to Hindu community voters that Rahul Gandhi had spoken against their belief system. But that's not all. The PM also reminded Maharashtrians that since the statement had been made in the presence of India Alliance top guns like Uddhav Thackeray, and that too in Mumbai's iconic Shivaji Park, literally Shiv Sena founder and Hindutva icon Balasaheb Thackeray's backyard, the Thackeray clan could also not be trusted to safeguard Hindu interests. Listen in very carefully as the Prime Minister goes after Rahul Gandhi and the larger India Alliance viewers.
हिंदू समाज जिसे शक्ति मानता है, उस शक्ति के विनाश का उन्होंने ऐलान कर दिया है। अगर शक्ति के विनाश का उनका ऐलान है, तो शक्ति की उपासना का हमारा भी ऐलान है। कल शिवाजी पार्क में शक्ति के विनाश का ऐलान हो रहा है। जब मैंने सुना तो मैं सोच रहा था, बाला साहब आप ठाकरे जी, बाला साहब ठाकरे जी, उनकी आत्मा को कितना दुख पहुंचा होगा शक्ति का विनाश करने की सोच। साथियों, मेरे लिए देश की नारी भी इसी शक्ति का प्रतिबिंब है। इसलिए हमारी सरकार की योजनाओं में सबसे ज्यादा प्राथमिकता नारी शक्ति को दी जाती है।
By invoking the Hindu faith in the same breath as talking of goddess Shakti, the Congress scion left very little elbow room for himself to later claim that he was misquoted. The BJP was in any case ready with an effective counter. A party member shared a video of Rahul Gandhi nodding along as a prominent anti-Sanatana voice also dismissed goddess Shakti as inferior to Jesus Christ. This, of course, viewers, the video that was released dates back to the first Bharat Jodo Yatra, in fact the first leg of it, that was undertaken by Rahul Gandhi when he met Father George. Remember that, viewers.
Jesus Christ is a form of God, is that right?
He is a real God.
He's a real God.
As God reveals him as a man, human person, not like Shakti or this or.
Of course, the Congress party critics have claimed that this isn't the first time that Rahul or his colleagues have been found making controversial comments about the Hindu faith. Viewers, they point out several other incidents and instances. For example, when Rahul Gandhi said The PM wants a nation to chant Jai Shri Ram and die of hunger, which they said linked Jai Shri Ram to impoverishment not just of the soul but also of the mind and the body. Karti Chidambaram, Congress Member of Parliament, he's on record to say Sanatana is a code for the caste curse. Viewers, lumping the entire Hindu way of life with an affliction. Sam Pitroda, Congress leader, he says focus on Ram Mandir taking nation in the wrong direction, as if the consecration of Ram Lalla's birthplace was some sort of an turn towards some sort of dark side, viewers. That's what the BJP's, the Congress's critics are claiming. Satish Jharkholi, Karnataka minister, they point out, said Hindu is a Persian word that has a vulgar meaning. Digvijay Singh, some of the Congress critics say, when he was Member of Parliament, said that 2611 was a Hindu terror conspiracy hatched by RSS. In other words, Digvijay Singh linked the entire Hindu faith with an act of terror. Viewers, let's open this up because certain basic questions need to be asked. First, of course, is the baseline question. Has Rahul Gandhi made it more and more difficult for the Congress party to distance itself from the BJP's allegations that in fact it is anti-Hindu by making these remarks? Let's first dissect the tonality of these remarks. I want to first go across to Tehseen Poonawalla. Now, Mr. Poonawalla, you've seen the response that has also come in from Rahul Gandhi. Unfortunately, Rahul Gandhi doesn't leave himself much of a fig leaf, does he? No elbow room. He says the Hindu faith talks of Shakti.
Yes.
And in that context, we are fighting this Shakti.
Yeah.
Would he ever have said that about any other faith? And do you think this was avoidable? Coming as it does at the time that it has come.
Good evening, Rahul. Thank you for having me on the show. I do hope you give me time to explain because it's extremely important. I'm grateful you took up this issue. And I would not have Rahul Gandhi ji say it any other way. But for the fact that even in the greatest faith and the greatest religion of the world, in the Hindu religion, the Hindu way of life, even Ravan has Shakti. And it is that Shakti of Ravan that Rahul Gandhi is talking about defeating. Even Kal Nemi has Shakti. And he also comes as a preacher and he tries to befool Lord Hanuman, who ultimately defeats him. Ravan's Shakti, all the grays, all the nakshatras were under his feet. He had money, he had power, he had arrogance. And yet what Ravan could not stand up was for justice. And that is the Shakti Rahul Gandhi is talking about. I want to finish, Rahul, by asking you, where was the Shakti of those two women who paraded naked? Did the Honorable Prime Minister, the Honorable Home Minister went to Manipur, register the FIR? I am asking you, Rahul, women who are considered part of the Honorable Prime Minister's family, those wrestler women, when they cried that they were inappropriately touched, as says the Delhi police when they asked for protein powder, that Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh continues to hobnotch with the BJP's top leadership. That is the Shakti that Rahul Gandhi is saying we have to defeat. And the BJP talks about safeguarding the Hindu religion. The BJP whose Naresh Agarwal stood up in parliament and said, compared Lord Ram, Lord Vishnu to things I cannot compare with, and Arun Jaitley said this man should have been in jail. SP kicked him out, BJP took him, and now his son's a minister. This BJP, whose Dilip Ghosh Babu said the kind of things about Ma Durga, if I repeat on your show, Rahul, you and I will go to jail. Instead of kicking the guy and putting the burger behind bars, BJP promoted him and made him a member of parliament. This BJP is talking.
Let's not use
the BJP burger. I'm not saying in a bad way. The gentleman. They made him a member of parliament. What did he say about Ma Durga? Read what he said about Ma Durga.
No, 1 second.
Can you read it? Can I read it? We'll both go in jail.
But why are you getting so upset?
I am upset because the BJP is attacking Rahul Gandhi.
Can I ask you a question? Did he not use the word Hindu?
Yes.
Why does he have to
Ravan comes in which context?
One second.
Nemi comes in which context?
Can I? One
Did
second.
Ravan also not come as a bhakt to kidnap Ma Sita?
Tehseen Poonawalla.
Making the fake...
Making loud noise is not going to. Is not going
Let's
to.
have some respect.
One
We're talking
second,
about
one
women
second.
who are
Please,
molested.
please, 1 second.
Don't laugh.
No, please, 1 second, 1 second. Let's not speak
don't
over
laugh.
each other.
And
One
Mr.
second.
Rahul,
Let me ask you.
Let's not be condescending
No,
with each other.
I'm not.
No, I'm telling the
Because
other
you're shouting.
Yeah.
There's no point shouting. There's a certain volume control. Now listen to me. I know you'll be excited about
No,
all
I'm
of
not.
this, but I just want to ask you: was there any reason to draw a link between something that is going wrong,
Yes.
EVMs, etc., according to Rahul Gandhi, and a faith, and those that are, that are held divine by a faith? You can, why didn't he refer to, are there no villainous characters in other dharams and other religions?
Yes, so the point
So
that-
why can't, first of all, why is he dragging religion into politics in the first place, number one? We supposedly are told that the Congress is a champion of separating religion from the state. Here, in Hinduism, for God's sakes, there are other religions also, where there are other perversions also.
Yes.
But no, those are not referred to. Only the Hindu faith once again is invoked. And look, one second, it's not in isolation. I'm just wanting to quickly,
in a very calm
very
manner,
quickly.
Because
do you think that the Hindu faith needed to be dragged in? Can't just a normal point be made?
this is not about the Hindu faith.
Right.
This is about Indian civilization, which
Okay,
includes.
let
a
me
great-
play that bite
Please,
out
please,
again.
man.
No, 1 second, 1 second. Let us play that bite out again. He says, viewers, and listen to this for yourselves. He says, in the Hindu tradition, in the Hindu faith, there is something called a Shakti. He said it, I didn't. Listen in.
हिंदू धर्म में शक्ति शब्द होता है। हम शक्ति से लड़ रहे हैं, एक शक्ति से लड़ रहे हैं। अब सवाल उठता है, वो शक्ति क्या है? राजा की आत्मा ईवीएम में है, हिंदुस्तान की हर संस्था में है, ईडी में है, सीबीआई में है, इनकम टैक्स डिपार्टमेंट में है। जिस शक्ति की मैं बात कर रहा हूं, उन्होंने उनका गला पकड़कर उनको बीजेपी की ओर किया है और वो सब डर के गए हैं।
Now viewers, जिस शक्ति की मैं बात कर रहा हूं, वो शक्ति, he says, हिंदू धर्म वाली शक्ति. So, the negative connotation, viewers, is once again made with the Hindu faith. And all I'm saying is, did Rahul Gandhi, could he have avoided making this comment? And look, I am not a spiritual guru, etc. But I just want to bring in the BJP
May I just make one
spokesperson.
point?
And I want to
10
ask.
seconds, just 10
No,
seconds.
1
Very
second.
humbly,
No,
just
1
10
second. No,
I'm just requesting you 10 seconds.
Sir, please.
Just 10 seconds. Very humbly. I'm asking this question. Did Ravan have Shakti in which all the nakshatras were
Listen,
below his
are
feet?
they not
I'm
other
asking you. Of
religions?
course there are.
Well, why don't you mention them
I
and
think-
be secular about it?
But because he had to speak about, he was
He had to speak
fighting
about the
evil,
Hindu faith
not
because
about the
all
Hindu
he
faith,
sees in the
about
Hindu
those
faith,
who con
according
on
to the
name of
BJP.
religion,
Okay.
About those who
Okay,
con on
okay.
the name of religion.
Okay, viewers,
political
there are
party.
there are people who con in the name of other faith also.
And they should
But
speak
no,
about it. The BJP
but he
should.
doesn't. Rahul
BJP
Gandhi,
should.
BJP should.
Ah,
And when the
speak.
BJP
If there's
does,
any conning
and when the
happening,
BJP
here
does,
if conning
one
is
second,
happening
one
on
second,
the
one
name
second.
of
Now let me
culture,
speak.
you
Now,
have to
Tehseen,
get them-
I have let you speak.
Sure.
I have let you had a full run of this show. When the BJP will talk about other religions, then the BJP becomes a communal party and its leaders must go to jail. But here, viewers, the Supreme Court looks the other way, and so does most of the so-called leftist ecosystem that prides itself in wearing, like some tin pot dictators, their medals of secularism on all their epaulets and their chest. This is the situation in this country, viewers. Now, I want to bring in the BJP spokesperson, and I want to ask, the great Tehseen Poonawalla has made a very good alibi for Mr. Rahul Gandhi. Perhaps he could not have thought of it. Can you tell me why that alibi is not agreeable to you, ma'am? Sanju Verma ji.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can. Please go ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. What Tehseen Poonawala has done is nothing but rabid, brazen whataboutery. Rahul Gandhi first spoke about Shakti within the Hindu Dharma, and immediately, within 10 seconds, he says he is against Shakti. So the context is clearly Hinduism in this case. रावण की और फलाना ढमकीने की बात करने से राहुल गांधी ने जो डैमेज किया है, that cannot be overlooked nor can it be undone. In Hindu Dharma, we speak about Nari Shakti, we speak about Matru Shakti, we speak about Devi Shakti. तो जब आप शक्ति की ह्यूमिलिएशन करते हो, you are humiliating Nari Shakti, you are humiliating Durga Shakti, you are humiliating Devi Shakti, you are humiliating Matru Shakti. And if I have to go more into the academic field, you know, there are 4 types of Shaktis which we Hindus take pride in. One is the Jnana Shakti, which talks about wisdom. One is the Ichha Shakti, which talks about your conviction and willpower. And then there is the Kriya Shakti, which talks about creativity, and Kundalini Shakti, which is the most intense form, which is where most Hindus and Hinduism, many aspects of Hinduism derive their inspiration from. So when you take a pot shot at a public rally in Shivaji Park in front of thousands of Hindus and you make a mockery of Shakti, you are being Hindu-phobic. Nothing more, nothing less. Point number 1. Rahul, you gave examples of Satish Jarkiholi. There has been a video of Mallikarjun Kharge which has gone viral. Prior to Lok Sabha 2019, he says, यदि ये नरेंद्र मोदी वापस आ गए तो सनातन धर्म वापस आ जाएगा, इसलिए आप लोगों को मोदी को वोट नहीं देनी चाहिए. In the past, Sushil Kumar Shinde, who was the home minister during the UPA regime, he has spoken about Hindu Taliban. Shashi Tharoor has spoken about Hindu Taliban at the Karachi Lit Fest. And more recently, I am appalled when Udayanithi Stalin compared Sanatan Dharma to dengue, malaria, rabies, COVID, leprosy, what have you. What did Priyanka Kharge, a serving minister in the Karnataka cabinet and the son of Mallikarjun Kharge no less, what did he say? He said, Arey, we are not against Sanatan Dharma, you see, we are only against the caste hierarchy within the Sanatan Dharma, and Udayanithi Stalin has done nothing wrong. It took no less than the Supreme Court to castigate Udayanithi Stalin, saying, you talk about freedom of expression under Article 19, you talk about right to life and liberty under Article 21, and then you have the audacity to come and ask us for reprieve under Article 32. So the Supreme Court actually, in no uncertain terms, told off Udayanithi Stalin, told off Hindu-phobic bigots like Priyanka Kharge, told off Hindu-phobic bigots like Rahul Gandhi, if he does get the larger message. मुझे एक बात से आपत्ति है, Rahul. I do a zillion debates. You know, when Modi ji is abused, the BJP spokespersons are supposed to sit quietly. If they retaliate, लोग कहते हैं ये तो arrogant है. You know, the BJP is supposed to bear it all and say, अरे भाई सब चंगासी. If you know statements are made against Sanatan Dharma, BJP के प्रवक्ता को चुप होना चाहिए. यदि हम रिटेलिएट करेंगे तो हमको कहा जाएगा ये तो एरोगेंट है. You know, इनको तो चुपचाप सारी मार खानी चाहिए. ऑपोजिशन की सारी फिल्म का बिना कुछ बोले, बिना जवाब दिए, they should bear it all. I'm telling you, being, you know, arrogant is one thing. But retaliating when your dharma is being questioned, retaliating when your leader is being questioned is not arrogance. It is giving tit for tat, which is very essential for the likes of Rahul Gandhi, who's carried his Hindu phobia way too far.
Okay, now let me bring in Mr. Jindal. Mr. Jindal, you've heard the BJP national spokesperson tonight. And I want to ask you, in one word, to tell me what this is. Father George, one second. Father George Punaiya leaps out of the woodwork 2 years ago and says Jesus is real, not like Shakti. Do you think this is a statement that should be allowed under the law, where a faith leader of one community is going out of his way to suggest that only his faith leader is superior, real, tangible, and some other person's belief deity, kul deity in some cases, is fake, doesn't exist, chimera. Do you think this should pass in a democracy?
Rahul, absolutely not. In fact,
Okay, now just stop there. Now just stop there.
any
Now
form
just
of
stop there.
communal-
Okay, absolutely not, you said, right? Absolutely not. Had you heard something like this and had this been said in your presence, I'm asking you the next question. How would you have reacted? Would you have said, please don't say these words? This is not right. This is hurtful to one community and it could lead to tensions. Would you say that, sir? Yes or no?
I would probably ask the police to register an FIR.
Okay.
Because it's
I would ask the
punishable.
police. Now, listen very carefully, viewers. What did he say? I will ask the police to register an FIR. Now, I'm going to play out to you, viewers, a bite where Father Punaiya is sitting with Rahul Gandhi and saying exactly this. And Rahul Gandhi is nodding as if he's just heard the gospel. Listen and watch this, viewers.
Jesus Christ is a form of God. Is that correct?
He is the real God.
He's the real God.
As we globally, God reveals Him as a man, human person, not like Shakti or this power.
Yes. Jesus Christ is the real God and everyone else's God, well, basically doesn't exist, is fake. And what does Rahul Gandhi do? He comes away enlightened, almost like the Buddha, but with a wrong, unfortunate epiphany. Now, what do you
But
do,
Rahul-
viewers? What do you do? Why would that happen? If his own sensible spokesperson, Lokesh Jindal, says that, look, that would be a bit too far for me, I would report it to the police. Rahul Gandhi, of course, paraded this padre in his Bharat Jodo Yatra, if you please, viewers, when he's making a hate speech. So I want to bring in, I want to bring in someone I really respect, Ratan Sharda ji. Ratan Sharda ji, you're not given to flying off the handle like today Tehseen has. And if I were to ask him the same question about George Punaiya, God knows what other fig leaf he will produce. So I'm sparing you right now. But I will come back to him and I'll ask him. But I want to ask you, sir, is this part of some orchestrated campaign, or was this a slip of tongue because Rahul Gandhi is a little ignorant about perhaps matters that concern the faith and doesn't quite know right from wrong? What do you think it is?
Rahul, first of all, I must compliment Tehseen for wonderful show of aggression, rhetoric, style, which doesn't use generally, is very sober. He makes very calculated, good arguments. But I think in case of Rahul Gandhi, he had to show his loyalty by running off the handle and making all those aggressive noises he generally doesn't. Coming to the main issue, what is my problem with Rahul Gandhi? Rahul Gandhi doesn't understand ABCD of theology, neither of Hindu or anybody else. He has no idea of religion. He speaks anything for continuous for months together. Either his handlers who advise him, they have a problem with Hinduism, the JNU loony left crowd, and he just keeps on rattling up things which are going against him, or he doesn't know what he's speaking. Neither case is not a leadership material then. See, trying to twist around the Shakti ka ye hota hai, Shakti hota hai, my dear friend, Shakti is a proper noun when somebody says Hindu dharma ek Shakti hoti hai. When you say Hindu dharma ek Shakti hoti hai, you're talking of power of feminine power of Durga, you're talking of feminine power of Lakshmi, Saraswati, all the three strong women. You're not talking of pronoun Shakti, which basically means power. So let us not try to fool ourselves or fool people saying that he didn't mean that. Did he use it for that purpose? No. Did he say, have you ever used the word Satan for evil people in any argument, saying that in Christianity there is Satan, in case of Islam there is Satan? No, they will not say that. They will not use any of the argument. Have they ever used the argument that in till 16th century, woman is supposed to be, whether she was a pious soul or not, whether she was half soul or full soul, whether she had a right of a soul, nobody questions. Then we had our dharmic people, our women leading the society as queens, as rishikas. Have they ever discussed the status of women in Islam for last 1400 years? They will not, because when Nupur Sharma speaks about it, she's hanged, she's made to suffer for life, and she is persecuted, she's abused by everybody around because she used a Islamic Hadi, she don't say something that she had to. So when you create a ruckus around using similar examples of other religions, they will speak that, but you speak of Hindu religion so easily, so casually. When you want to speak at a EVM, why did you speak about Durga or Shakti? Was there any connection? There was no connection. So if you are speaking disjointedly, have some heart. See, either Congress says we don't believe in any religion, we are agnostics, we are purely secular, we don't believe in theology of any religion, I am fine then. You don't got anybody, you don't have religion. When you go to Mandir, you say I am Pakka Shiv Bhakt and whatnot. When Modi ji does a Dandat Pranam, he makes a joke out of it.
Okay.
So naturally, his antipathy for Hindus. When
So let
Congress
me-
spokesman continuously support anti-Sanatani rhetoric on every TV channel, which others don't, then I have a problem, because in their
He
heart,
has a problem
why should they
with
go to support them?
Because now let me bring you in, Tehseen Poonawalla. We have about 3 minutes on this section. Okay, I'm going to ask you very specifically this, and yes, I'll just come back to you, ma'am. Just 30 seconds, please. Tehseen Poonawalla, first of all, this George Punaiya's statement, Jesus is real, not like Shakti. Do you support this statement?
Do you support
I'm
Dilip Ghosh's
only asking you,
statement?
please.
Does Prime Minister
don't-
Modi
don't-
support Dilip Ghosh's statement?
Listen,
How can you ask Rahul
don't-
Gandhi
can
if
you
you don't ask
excuse
Prime
me?
Minister Modi about Dilip
Excuse
Ghosh?
me, excuse me.
Excuse me, sir.
What
Dilip
What
Ghosh
about
was promoted
viewers?
to become
What
a
about
MP.
him? What
No,
about
what
him?
about him? No.
The man
Dilip
was
Ghosh spoke
sitting.
about Ma
One second,
Durga.
one second, one second.
Can you repeat those words?
Do you have no respect for the Hindu faith?
I have absolute
Well
respect.
then,
Therefore,
I'm
not
asking you,
repeating the words of
do
Ma Durga that
you
Dilip
believe
Ghosh said.
independently?
I
of
am
what-
saying independently. Quote what Dilip Ghosh said.
Can
and
I
now
ask you a
yourself,
question?
should he be an MP?
Can I ask you a
I
question?
think George should be in jail.
Can I ask you?
support
Okay.
Lokesh. Listen.
Okay.
Now you say Dilip Ghosh should be in jail.
Yeah, he should be in jail.
Why
This
isn't
is what
BJP
you
taking
mean.
action?
Well,
He spoke about Ma Durga.
one second.
Please, ask them.
One second.
Just give
one
it 10
second.
seconds.
Just 1 second. Yeah, 1 second.
This is false argument.
Viewers,
I don't believe in an academic argument.
1 second. Viewers,
Which is an academic argument can discuss these things. You can say my God is superior, but not a political statement.
Yeah,
So
no,
Tehseen is very easily mixing up academic discussion with political rhetoric.
1 second.
No,
One
Ranjan,
second.
sir.
1 second. 1 second.
Dilip
There is a
Ghosh
man.
compared Lord Ram with Ma Durga.
Viewers, there is a man called Zakir Naik who said things about his faith but was exalted. He got millions of followers.
Digvijay hugged him.
Congress leaders hugged him.
Exactly.
Now, I am, you see, this is the problem, viewers, with whataboutery. People have lost their ability. Those people who claim that they're in the business of building bridges have lost their ability to stand up as a bulwark, to hold up the superstructure of the bridge. Yes, very quickly, Ms. Verma, very
Thank
quickly.
You know, I think, Ratan Sharda made a very interesting point about, can somebody ever brazenly say something about Christianity, about Islam? We will think not once, not twice, not 10 times, not 100 times, but हजार बार सोच कर बोलेंगे और फिर डर कर बोलेंगे. I just want to end by saying one thing. Who are the people who have lampooned Sanatan Dharma brazenly in the last couple of years? It is people who are either baptized Christians or crypto Christians. It's the like of a T.R. Balu. It is the like of a Senthil Kumar. It is the like of a Mallikarjun Kharge. It is the like of an A. Raju. I want to ask these people, you abuse Hinduism day in and day out. Do you have the guts to admit, you talk about the caste hierarchy in our religion. Do you have the guts to talk about the fact that there is a Pentecostal church, there is the Church of England, there is the Salvation Army Church, there is the Methodist Church, there is the Brethren Church, there is the URC Church, there is the Presbyterian Church, there is the Roman Catholic Church, there is the Lutheran Church, there is the Society of Friends Church, there is the Orthodox Church, and if you are a follower of one church, you are not even allowed to go and pray in another church. That is the kind of rigidity. But हम तो आपको ज्ञान नहीं देते, तो आप हमें ज्ञान क्यों देते हैं?
That is quite true.
Not entirely.
There have been wars between
Yeah,
the
but not
Catholics
entirely
and
true in India.
no.
That is largely true,
Please, sir. I mean,
Do
do you
not engage
want
in
to talk
whataboutery.
about what happened to the Shias in Srinagar? 1 second. Now, viewers, just a minute. You see, Tehseen, I'm sorry, but this way
I am saying George should be in
whataboutery
jail.
is
But I
actually
am saying, what
reflecting
about the
poorly
whataboutery
on
of the-
someone like
no,
you, who
what
I
is-
respect for absolute
I am
secular
absolutely
credentials.
certain
So
that George should not
I
be
just
there.
want to make
Why-
another
why
small
don't-
point.
why
The
don't you take
Supreme
action on
Court,
BJP?
no less, viewers, the Supreme Court of this country comes out and pulls up DMK Sion, Udayanidhi Stalin, for making what amounts to really a hate speech. Does the Congress even come out and make one comment? They're in alliance with the DMK. Today they firmed up their alliance. They got some 9 seats. Power, that Shakti, viewers, for them counts. No other. There's no other way of looking at this.